technological advancement is taking a toll on the level of employment and impacting national development. Technical unemployment, as could be referred, occurs when technological changes cause some workers to lose their jobs. These are existent in various disciplines: agriculture, construction, transport, as well as the services sector. Similarly, advances in computers and robots means firms that hitherto were utilizing manual assistance can now produce with fewer hands. The situation is no different in the textile industry. Right here in Ghana, many workers have lost their jobs, while several others have their fate hanging in the balance in one of Ghana's largest manufacturing companies, Ghana Textile Printing Company, GTP.
We keep improving upon our technology. You know, technology is changing the world, and in order to be abreast with time, modern times, we keep investing in new technology, which we have done. But the redundancy wasn't as a result of the new technology we are bringing in alone. As I said earlier, we have to look at our entire operating systems to look at where we can remove a few steps here and there, which we've done. And that's good for us because it has helped us to really remove all non-value added steps in the processes. So yes, we've done that. We've also added new technology, which is helping us to be more efficient, more cost effective than in the past. So yes, these are the two things which has helped us.
With demand levels rising, some manual tasks such as heavy lifting, precision positioning, and visual quality control will no more be relevant eventually, as mass production can only be sustained with the use of technology. CEO of Casapreco Company Limited explains further.
When we started the business, there was a lot of manual labor. People were using their hands to fix the labels on the bottles. We were using our hands to cap the bottles. But now, everything is automated. So technology plays a huge role in terms of making sure that you have quality products at a standardized packaging, especially if you are doing exports. Other than that, we also run a whole factory on an SAP enterprise resource platform. So I can sit in my house and know what is being produced, what is being sold. We don't always have to be at the office to work. There are a lot of stuff on the enterprise resource platform that you plan with. A lot of our stocks, our warehouse, inventory, everything is done online. Our system also allows us to connect to our suppliers as well. So this SAP can also let our suppliers know if we are running down on stock of anything, and then quickly they can supply us goods. So technology does play a key role.
Head of Marketing at GTP, Stephen Bedu, says adopting modern technology is a prerequisite to staying competitive as a producer.
Technology is changing the world. And if you really want to remain relevant, you can't keep using old technology and expect it to be efficient, expect to be relevant to the consumers. And so, yes, you know, this factory, we are over 50 years old. When we started, the technology we're using, we cannot keep using that same technology and to be effective in today's world. So we don't have a choice, and indeed all industries over the world moving from analog to digital. So yes, we had to make those changes in order to remain relevant, because it's less, it's not as productive as the modern technology. So yes, comparatively, the old technology is more expensive, and it's the reason why gradually we keep shifting to the modern technology.
So could this trend lead to a jobless future for manufacturing? Not quite, or at least not immediately.
I believe that it is how quickly you are able to adapt to the environment, the new environment. For sure, some of the jobs will be obsolete, okay? Artificial intelligence will take out some of the repetitive things we do, and computers will take over some of the things human beings do in warehouses, and factory floors, and so on and so forth. So we need to retrain, realign, so that human beings do what human beings do best, that computers cannot match us in doing. And it's how early we start that will make the difference. We do, as human beings, will become the ones, we do have a role to play in, for instance, bringing about ethics, control systems, because computers cannot think ethically. You know, computers cannot be sensitive like human beings will be. So the soft skills that human beings have that computers may not have, the need is there for staff to be trained differently. Like, I believe that if we do the right things early, a lot of people will not lose their jobs. Even if they lose their jobs, they get new skills, and those new skills bring them back onto the job market.
More so, robots and machines may be imperfect, and their capabilities may not eliminate completely the work of humans, especially in a creative environment. Bismarck Edu Asari is the creativity manager at GTP.
For design, for the aspect of design, although there's technology, every individual has a touch. Indeed, as I sit here, when I see a work, I can even ascribe it to a particular designer I have here. So for the design industry, maybe turning out volumes may not require so many number of persons as might have been the requisite numbers that we will need over the past years that we didn't have technology. But we still keep some number of people because we still have to have ideas. Technology does not give you ideas. Human beings give you ideas, the creative ideas. And having gotten the creative idea from the individuals, that's when you use technology to polish it up, give it the finesse and the finish that you want. So it has really not impacted on the number of designers that we need to employ. When it comes to printing and process, that's a different matter.
As we gradually drift towards lower levels of employment for some categories of workers in the long term, combined with the lack of appropriate skills in other categories, some economists maintain technical unemployment will not happen as some new jobs will still be created.